Alright, hello everyone. Just while the game is loading, I'd just like to say tomorrow, that's Thursday, May 28th, I might not be here. The people I care for are going on a trip and they may need some extra support at this time of the morning. So that's that. As I said, haven't touched this game since I logged off yesterday, so here we are. We're just coming up to night time, which is perfect. We're going to check if we've done repair. We have. So we're going to wait for full night time because we do need some tombats. We've got two. We need two more. So we're on the hunt for two more tombats. Kajiros, we've got two. We need two more Kajiros. And we've got our 4 Tansies. So we're just waiting for the night time to click over. Not much to do really other than just wait. We've got enough arrows and power spheres. So we're just waiting for the night time. It doesn't take very long. Here it comes. Sometimes you do have to wait around for the time of day if you're hunting specific pals. Some pals that only exist at night time. Some pals only exist at daytime. So depending on which pal you want, depends what time you want to go and hunt them. So we go then, fast travelling down to the fort ruins, which is where tombats tend to be at this stage of the game. You can find them elsewhere, but this is just the easier one. So we're looking for the bright purple sparks, and unfortunately I don't see any. Aha, there's one. It was hiding around the corner. Again, holding down on the controller, we're holding down the left right hand button to aim and then the right one to hold. Try and get the face hit for the bonus damage. There we go. This is why we do the quest in episode 1 to get the Megasphere balls. And we've got a good passive. Oh, that's 3, so we need one more tombat. Gotta try and where's Kajiro? Down on the ocean. Brilliant, and it's sleeping. Gotta be careful, we need our spear. What's that? Is that a depresso? Yes. Dang it. Where? Well, those two we can dodge. Is it just those two up there? Seems to be. Okay, we're just going to carry on. We're going to ignore them. We're going to go down for the Kajiro. It's level 7, so it should be able to take the hit. We'll aim. Bop. Quickly switch. There we go. Switch to power spheres. 72, we'll take that chance, get the hit face, get extra chance to hit and capture even. There we go, that's number 3. Hope for passives. Sickly, that's fine. That is again stamina. For riding pals, we don't ride Kajiro, it can't be ridden, so gonna look on the mound there. That has got T-Fants. Not bad about getting the hood crates at the moment. I know some people like to just go all hog on XP. It's a little bit further out than I was hoping to go, but we'll take it. It's level 6, so we're going to try the bow shot because we are far away. Nice. I'm not aiming because I don't want to defeat it. I just want to do some damage so we can capture it. That should be enough. Wait for the passives. Perfect, there we go, we've got our Kajiro, so now all we're missing is one tombat. I'm going to have my torch out because it's easier to see at this time of night. Pick up the Paldium. There's a Pal Soul there. That's these things, these little crystalline objects. This is a small Pal Soul, they come in 4 sizes, small, medium, large, all can be found in the world, and great ones which can be found in very strict circumstances, which hopefully we'll get onto later. You need literally thousands of these if you're going on a breeding spree like we will do, hopefully later on in the game. But now let's concentrate on trying to find another tombat. I don't think one has spawned. Oh, I'm hungry. Some lamb or mutton. Yum yum. Feed Cativa. There we go. There's depressos over there, so we're going to try and ignore those. We can come over here. Dodge the depressos. Oh, there's another one there. They are literally everywhere. Do your best to just try and avoid the damage. They are level 4, so it won't take... Nox, that is a super rare pal. Only appears at night time, so we are going to go after it. There's a lucky as well. We're going to chase it down. We're going to go for a bow shot. I'm not going to aim too much because I don't want to defeat it. There's that one. I'm going to have a look at this lucky. Is that another lucky lift monk? Oh my days. So I'm concentrating. Boom. There we go, it's another lucky. Again, lift monks are not usable for anything, but it was a lucky, so caught it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a tombat around, and it's just come back to daytime, so we're going to go back to our base. Up we go. Did I just go to the plateau beginnings again? Did I go to the wrong place? No, I didn't. Right. First thing we do then is we do a repair. There's a little repair all button there that's highlighted. If you've got the materials to repair everything, it'll light up. Stow everything. There we go. Again, we got these from the lucky precious pelts. It does say on there can be sold to merchant for a high price. That means they can only be sold. So do a sort on the pals. Right. We've got the high quality workbench. Did we do the nails? We built that. We did that. Right, okay. Let me just change the page. On the high quality craft 3 nails, we did that. On the high quality craft the metal axe, we did all of that. Now, did we craft the armor? No, so the next thing to do is crafting the pelt armor. I'm going to craft this. Get our Cativa out. That stops the base pals from coming over to help us for this one item. And they'll stay and do the jobs that we've asked them to do. Because we're still only using red berries as our food source, it doesn't provide much food for very long. So our pals will, in the base, will literally go shorter times to feed themselves. So, right, got the pelt armor. We need 2 more straw beds. I'll grab that food wood. Pop. Pop. There we go. So best build a ranch. Oh yes, we're gonna go ranch. So we're gonna pick up this wood. Now this was here on the floor before I logged out, so it won't auto pick up. Pal ranch. Down it goes. Switch off of the torch. Don't need that anymore. And we'll wait. This does take a while to build. Just wait for the other pals to come. We should summon our Cativa as well. Get that done. There we go. Just adding in Cativa takes the time down by a minute, and then the others will come along, and as soon as they start hammering, it'll go down even quicker once they get here. Take time for them to travel across. There we go. 20 seconds. This is why you have handiwork pals in your base. There's always a debate. I won't call it an argument. There's a debate about what pals are best. Some people prefer to have a pal that does one job super good. Other people prefer to spread the skills across multiple pals. So they're always doing something and are not hanging around in the base doing nothing. Both points of view are fine. I am of the latter. I prefer to have multiple pals do multiple things all the time rather than just doing one thing good, with a few side exceptions. We take food off, we take stone off, we take ore off, we take wood off, ammo off, spheres off, ingredients off, and ingots. That's it. There we go. Right, oh, another page. Right, I got those settings wrong as I flicked the page. Let's go back. No weapons, armor, ammo, that's correct. Spheres are off, ingredients are off, food, stone, ore, and ingots. That's it. So go over to our barrels over here and we do the same thing. Weapons, armor, ammo, food, ingredients, ores, stone, ingots. Right, I'm going to take a quick break. I need the bathroom already, so I'll do that. I'll mute Mike and I'll be back as soon as I can. Sorry about that. Untimely bathroom break. Never mind. Let's get back to it. Right, I was just reading my thing. I build one box next to... Right, okay, so we're going to build some boxes. We're going to put a box near the high quality workbench at the end here. But up. There we go. Turn everything off. Armors, gliders, weapons, and ammo and spheres. There we go. I think that's right, isn't it? Armor, weapons, ammo, not gliders. Armors, ammo, weapons and spheres. There we go. That's that done. Okay, well, right, we're going to be looking now. We're going to be looking for night wings during the daytime. They're flying in the air. We saw some earlier in episode 1. When we've hit them with the bow, they come closer, and we can then get them that way. All right. I think we've already done the cell arrays. It's now asking us to go and look at cell arrays, but I think we've got our 5. There's that one. Where's cell array? There we go. Are we on 5? Yes, we are. So I don't need to go there for cell array. We just cleared it. And T-fans. I think we've got enough T-fans. We've got 5 T-fans, so we can skip that bit. We've done that. What level are we? 15, yep. Right. We're going to go to the box over here. We're going to take the cheeseburgers, venom glands, cloth outfit, stone pickaxe, stone axe, and that's it. We then sort that file. No, so I'm going to mark here. We've got to keep the tundra outfit, so anything past the copper key is what we're going to be selling. We've already checked that. Sure. We are going down to the small settlement. Fast travel. We got there in episode 1. We're going to use our glider. We're going to glide down to here. And there's a PAL merchant here. And we're going to talk. And we're going to buy, and there is nothing rare and no dire howl. So we just pop out, go back in, and sell. We are going to sell lambles because they are useless. Do 1 set at a time. Yep, 460, and then we sort. We are going to sell. What's the next one? Depressos, which I haven't. Oh, I did get one. Depresso. Lift monks, not the lucky ones though. We're going to save those for something else. Yeah, cell arrays. Oh, wrong button. I always do that. Right. I'm just checking that they're all not good. Yeah, okay. Sell those. Sort. And captors. We didn't capture any captors. So that's that done. And then we're down to the merchant. There we go. Talk, sell, and sell the pelts. This is why we sell the cheeseburgers. The pelts are 2,000 for 1,500. The venom glands, the cloth outfit. Make sure you sell the stone axe and pickaxe and not the metal one. Otherwise, you'll have to recraft one. So 7,000. You might not have precious pelts. I got them from having those 2 lucky pals. So I'm about 4,000 gold ahead of potentially where you could be at this stage. I will try to remember that and not encounter it, but we'll see what happens. You may have had luckies. I don't know. We're going back to the eagle statue at the top, and we're going to activate fast travel. And we're going over here to Rain Syndicate Tower entrance. Back at the Syndicate camp, so we're going to go through the Syndicate camp. We're now a bit higher level. What level are these? A 10 and an 11. Okay, where is that? That is fine. One more, switch to them. That's that one done. This is a bit of a random encounter. We do need 2 Echidnas, but I just happened to come across those 2 right there and took the opportunity. We'll take... Oh, no, no, no! Oh! That was close. There we go. Level 16. Let's break out the tech points. There it is. Level 16 is stamina. Technology wise, we go Mega Shield, Wood Defensive Wall. I think that's it. Yes. Well, you may see other things and think, why am I not unlocking those right now? It's because there's a reason. We're only interested in things that are going to help us level right now. Deploy Daydream. Daydream will take care of all the guards, and we again take our trip around the left hand side. Sorry. We are only interested in leveling up the tech that's going to help us level. Once we get to higher levels, then once again we can open up a bit more freely. Oh, we've got another Darcy. Nice. Grab Darcy, recall Daydream, cast Daydream again. Boom. Boom. Wait for that one to be defeated. There we go. We want the ammo and we want the gold. We've got our spear. That's that one done. Also, they drop power spheres. Right. Recall, recast. Let's put some in a better position. There we go. That's that done now. They did defeat a guard over here. There it is. Grab that. Course ammo. We need all the ammo, which is great. Come on, let me get through there. There we go. Alright, switch back to our bow. Now we're going to run through the camp. We're not bothered about pals at the moment. Come down here. There's a note here we'll pick up on the way past without stopping. There we go. If you don't have a cremis, as you can see, there's quite a few of them around here, so grab one. Was that a gummus? Yes. There we go. You always capture gummus. If you see a gummus, capture it. Is that? Oh man. That would have been the syndicate guys defeated the merchant. That's fine. Right. Switch to the pickaxe. We're going to mine all of this palladium along the coast here. Get rid of that flashing. There we go. It's only 5 per, but you'll be surprised how much this helps. There's 5 or 6 along here, so that's 30 palladium in our bags. There you go. Because Celeray's been in our party for that long without being changed out, they rose in trust level. That's it. We'll get to the hut, switch back to our boat. There's a Fuak running along there. We'll try and get that in a minute. We'll come in here. I'm going to check. Yeah, I've got plenty of gold. So we talk. Palisic. Give them 5,000 gold. Yes, please. There we go. We get a life fruit and 5 megaspheres. Life fruits are like the other fruits we had. They increase the stats of a pal's health, but that is an endgame item. Supreme endgame item. We just stick it in a box until we need it. As for the megaspheres, nice. We've got 12. Right, there's the Fuak up there. We need a Fuak. Oh, bounced off the rock. Good job, we've got lots of spares. There's a Sparkit down there. That should... risk it. There was another Fuak, a level 3 one. I don't know where it is. It ran off somewhere. We've got that one. Move on. There it is. I'm being slightly distracted. I'm not following my guide at the moment. I'm going after Firax because I know I need some. There we go. I think that's our 5. That 4. Okay. Alright, let me just check the leveling guide. I got a little bit distracted by seeing all those pals at the same time. Upstairs, we did that. Got the Paldium now, talk to the person. Got that, open the minigame. Open the in-game map. You should see the Painting Arena, which is here. Travel to the selected, so we need to put markers down to show us the direction, so we need to go that way. Is it appeared? Yes, this way. So off we go. We're going to follow that marker. Pretty much as they say as the crow flies, so we're literally going to climb this wall. Up we go. And this is why we've got the stamina. Ooh, level 18 dinosaur. We might be able to take that actually. I'm going to grab that Pal Sphere. 16. We've got Fox Parks. Let's go. Go Fox Parks. Bug Blast. There. Taking back. Wait for the damage over time effect. This is the only problem with Fox Parks. Right, going to dodge the attacks. I'm hungry. I'll sort that in a minute. Switch to the Megaspheres in between shots and go. We're going to get it? Yes! Nice. And level up. 17. I believe that is even more stamina for our fighting, etc. Stamina. There we go. And into tech. Take all the yellow away. And the only thing we need here is the cooking pot. Get rid of the flashy. There we go. I'm going to go over here because I've seen some debris. And a sparket. That was the wrong one. Oh well, I wasted a Megasphere. This is what I call a debris, rubbish, whatever you want to call it. This is what I call debris. So just click, and it'll search, and it'll pick it up, and we get dog coins and arrows. Arrows we use. Dog coins is a second currency in Palworld, and it is used to open specific things. We need 100 of them right now, so that's why we always collect the debris, because there's a chance of having dog coins. There's lots of ways of getting dog coins, but that is by far the easiest at the moment. Right, we're right on top of that. I've just seen some rush balls. They've got a charge attack, which can be quite devastating. If you get the face hit or the crit hit, it stops them in their tracks, like that. Oh, seriously, mate. There we go. That's those two. We're going to go through the trees. Oh yeah, keep an eye out for mushrooms. There we go. We need some mushrooms for another part of the game, so we're just going to pick those up as we go past. Grab the eagle statue. Switch back to my pal thing. There we go. Cover the debris. Right. So now we're going to mark our map again, and we are going to 63. So let's find that. If my controller would stop playing around, I'm getting to the point where I need a new one. 63. Negative 321. So it's basically that bridge. So we mark that up. Off we go. There's a Paldium. Pick up that. I'm not sure how many does I get. Do a little glide to cancel the shot. We've only got 2. That's fine. Alright, let's get these in. That makes 3. Get that one before it runs off. Get the Pal Sphere. That'll do. Gummus. We'll worry about that big structure later on. Right now it's not a concern. We're not even going to go there yet. So that's them. Pengullets. We need one more. Great. We'll take this one. See, there's an effigy over there. It's kind of where we're heading. Oh my days, really? There we go. Got him. Should be our 5. Okay, 4. Okay, we need another one. How doing on the Fuak? So we've got 5? No, we've got 4. Okay. Hopefully you'll do it. Grab the effigy. Go down for the debris down here. There's 2 piles. There's a supply drop. That's the thing I was talking about in episode 1 with the settings. You set down 75 minutes. It's going to drop far away, but it'll stay there. So we're not going to worry about that yet. Nails, good. Arrows, even good. Power spheres and dog coins. More dog coins. We like that. I'm going to go back over here to where we were, so we can go up the thing. Switch to our torch. A lot of the speed involved in leveling is trying to do multiple things at the same time. So you're always kind of sprinting, which is why I put a lot into stamina. Allows you to sprint a lot longer for a lot more distance. It also allows you to do lots of climbs when there's no other ways of getting places. Oh, Megasphere. Nice. I'll cover the one I lost. There's the bridge. Up, down into the orange. Stop running. I know we're going to be stopping in this hut, so I'm going to run again. In we go. Talk to this guy. The gist of that is he wants a pal with the legendary passive. There's only 6 in the game. They're all level 60 plus, so that is a quest for a long time. Nice. I've just spotted a sleeping rush roar, so I'm going to get this, and this should be the 5. Boom! 18. And it was the 5, so that's pretty good. 18. Stamina again. And tech, mega glider, stone structure set. What else? And cold resistant pelt armor. There we go. Just get rid of the flashies. There we go. We're going into a dangerous area for us now. It's a higher level area. But we do need one of these, a floppy. So they're asleep. So we're going to... trust our trusty little Pengullet to do the job, which it has done really, pretty much. Switch to Megaspheres here. Back down to Pal Spheres as soon as you've thrown it. That should go in. I want to see what passives it's got. If it's got bad passives, there's another one we can get. No, serious. That is a work related. That's a 10% work speed. That is one of the best ones we could have got. Right, I'm going to switch to our torch again, and we're going to go up this hill. Like I said, this is a very dangerous area for our level, so we're going to be very careful. Luckily, I know where everything is. Everything's static, that is. Doesn't equate for random. Also, as it's night time, we could find Catris, which would be a great catch right now. That's a Gale Claw. Is that it? Oh. Gale Claw is the upgrade to Celeray. There we go. No, it's getting stuck on the ore node. There we go. Oh, can't see its health. One more. Oh, so I hate flying pals. Where are you going? Where? What? No! What are you doing? Right. Oh, come on. I hate trying to catch these. They're so annoying. There we go. Hold on, I just got a message I need to look at. Pain's the best area to be in this time. Okay, that's that done. Right, get the handgun ammo. We can sell that. Right, lost my bearings there a minute. Right, there's a boss, level 30 boss up there. So we're going to go straight this way. There's a chest, nice. Oh, get the run on. Open the chest. Okay. It's unfortunate we got held up because nighttime is the best way to get to where I need to be. Please, not now. There's another refugee, so we're going to glide down there. I didn't see the passes on the Gale Claw because I was having to deal with a message. So, if you've got a good setup, PC or whatever device you're using to play the game, you can glide and cut out the glide and then glide again, leaving it a bit short. I know it's dark. I can't do anything about it. It's the way of the game. You can't hold your lantern out when you're climbing. We only are after the Floppy. We've got that, so now we are just running. I know there's lots of pals here, but as I said, it's quite a dangerous area for us to be in. Most of the stuff around here is level 20 plus, which I know we're higher level, but why take the chance? You could be fighting something and then aggro something else, and something else comes along, and all of a sudden you're fighting 3 or 4 things, and that is not good. You just see a Hell Zephyr along there. See, it's level 27. We want to avoid that at all costs. And there's our target. Cinnamoths are friendly. They won't attack you unless we attack them, so they'll just flutter off. I was hoping for a Catris, but did not spark one. Right, as soon as we get there, we go back to the penguin eagle statue. And then we open our map and remove the marker. There we go. Right, so now we want to go southwest, and we're going to 62. 62. There, you can see it there. That's where we're heading to, the Desolate Church. So we need a marker. We're going to put one there, and then we're going to put one there as guiding markers. We can remove them as soon as not quite daylight enough. Go back to the thing. There we go. Run through the forest again. As soon as it gets a bit brighter in game, I can put my torch away. I think we're heading in the right direction. Yep. Stop running because we're going to need our stamina to go up the wall. Do that by pressing the jump buttons. You can get up there. Ooh, syndicates. I don't really want to fight them. Let Foxparks out. If they aggro us, there we go. They are defeated. Not going to go after the Capitors right now. There's no debris. Have a look over there. There's no debris. Alright, we're going to that marker. So we've hit this marker now, so we go in there and delete that. glide across here. Because of our stamina and our celery, we almost make it. And now the eagle statue has appeared on our range, so we can go ahead and get rid of that marker. We'll just go to that eagle statue there, you can see. We got another Palworld fragment. Switch to our bow, switch to power spheres. 4. That's the last one we need. Got it. And that one's captured. Another Paldean fragment over there. Checking for debris as usually. Yep, there it is over there. So we're going to go over here and get this Paldeum. And then turn around and go and get the debris. Orange. There we go. Let's see what we get out of this one. Nails and arrows, all good things. Need 8 nails, quite a lot of 8 nails actually, and arrows are always good. Less crafting for us. I think I've got my 5. Yep, right, we'll just run past it then. I don't need to worry about 12. Oh, wool, need that. It's up here. Oh, don't really want to aggro those if I don't have to. I might end up just defeating them, but we do want these ore nodes. Are they going to attack us? That one is. There we go. Go Foxparks. If it goes in, it goes in. Right, we're going to pick up 1 ore node's worth of ore. It's a lot easier with now we've got the metal pickaxe. I'm watching the weight limit. Just going to go over. That's fine. We've got food we can eat. We've got 50 weight of boar meat, so we'll just chunk some of that. There we go. Puts us below. Right, and then we're going to go through here. Got to go this way. Mushroom. Oh, I meant to get the mushroom, but that's okay. Power sphere, mushroom. We are on the verge of being overweight, encumbered, which slows us down, so we don't want that. But that's fine. If we go overcumbered, we will just eat some more food. Grab the note, grab the eagle statue. I'm not worried about it going because we're going to stop and talk to this guy. This is where we get our dog coin stuff. As you can see, it says there I've got 5 in my inventory, so I need 100 for the mysterious accessory box, 1,000 for the box of mysterious accessories, and 100 for the multi-climate undershirt +1. This is our first target. The multi-climate undershirt +1 for 100, and then the mysterious accessory box for another 100, and that one we just leave until we get them. We ignore Zoe for now. I know there's a quest involved in her, but we'll do it later. We get the effigy, we check the statue, and we've got 6, so we upgrade. Now we're down to 2, so we need another 5 for the next level up. Okay. And now we are going northwest to -12, which is there-ish. That is perfect. I mean, it's not exact. The exact coordinates are -12, -373, but that is so close that it'll do. Oh, and I know I'm heading northwest, so I don't need to put any more markers. I've got all my I think I've got 5 Vixies, so there's a Vixie staring me in the face there, but I think I was lucky enough to get 5. I got 6, that's fine. Always check, we're on to 5s now, so every time you see a pal, don't go out of your way to get them, but if you see them on your travels, just, yeah, try and get 5. Right, I'm going to be doing lots of looting, so I'm going to feed everyone. I'm just going to go through all of the boar meat, there we go, and the gale claw meat. And I'm going to discard the stone. That should be enough. It might be too much, but I'd rather have more space. There's a dire howl. There's a little blighter. And now we can see where we're heading on the eagle statue. And that is a bounty target. Right. Boom. 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 Go. This is going to be our first land mount, so we need a good one, hopefully, fingers crossed. Logging foreman, not the best, but it'll do. Not great, not bad. Logging foreman helps us chop down trees faster. I'm not in the right place, am I? No, I've got myself turned around. Oh well. Over here, there, that's what we're looking for. You're looking for that big wide open space. Be careful, there's syndicate here, there's pals here, and there's a bounty target. There's more dire howls, which we'll go after. There's the bounty target you can see in the distance. We'll take care of that in a moment, but first I don't want to lose it, so we'll do that. We'll get Fox Parks out to take care of the syndicate. Where are you going? Hit that syndicate one, will ya? Oh, and you missed. Thank you. Oh, okay, where's Pengallet? Megasphere. There's Turncoat. That's the next one we want to do. Problem is though, again, ideally you want to capture it, but we've got to be careful because, as I said, there's lots of other pals, there's syndicate members involved. Let's get Pengallet involved. No, Pengallet won't attack. She's bugged out. I hate it when it does this. Right, let's desummon Pengallet, then there's no point in him being there. If yours isn't bug out, you summon Pengallet, you try and get it down to low health, keep an eye on the surroundings, you let Pengallet deal with Turncoat, get it down to low health, and then start throwing Megaspheres. Up to 5 Megaspheres, switch to Power Spheres, and if you haven't caught it, by the time you've used 20 Power Spheres, just defeat it. But you should have got it between the 5 Megas and the 20 Powers. This is taking a massive toll on my arrows. The best capture rate for a bounty target is 40. So I'm on 28. So I'm only 10% below the max. That's 2. This is 3. 4. One more, and I'll switch to pals. Got it. Then we go get an ancient tech point. Switch back down to Power Spheres, and then we're going to go after all of these dire howls. Trying to find one with a decent movement skill passive. Oh, bugger, my weapon's damaged. Back to the spear, that's why we carry a spear. There's that one. Serious Philanthropist, Hydromaniac, none of those are any good. Let's go for this one. Motivational leader, that's not good either. Can't remember what it does, but it's not very good. We're going to use this to pull that one away. I know it's doing little damage. Switch to the spear. It's a long fight with a spear, and because of that, I really don't want this being defeated. I can't use my other powers. This is why people don't use melee in Palworld, because it sucks. Seriously. There's a power spear over here. Zen Mind. Okay, my work did not pay off. I didn't get anything good. So we are level 19 though, so let's check our tech points. Weight and tech. Oh, wait a minute. Check first. Cement. So the only one we need right now is cement. So that's the one we'll take. I'm going to make our way. We're going to go down here because there's lots of PAL syndicate members, etc. over there. And we don't really want to engage because we've got a spear. Don't have our bow anymore, which kind of sucks. Again, my packers will capture later. They're going to be around for the entire game. So, right, we'll grab that. We're going to go into our tech, and because we've got that ancient tech point from the we're going to unlock the small feed bag, which allows us to craft at that. And we are now going to our base. Alright, the first thing we do is repair. See, we've got the Y down the bottom. This means we can repair everything all in one go because we have all the materials. Then we do a stir action. On the controller you press the 3 lines, then it's bottom right, and then LS, and then yes, and I'll store everything that we've got in boxes will then be stored automatically. We're going to go over to our private box. We're going to put our assault rifle ammo because we'll need that later. Course ammo, we'll need that later. The fruit, live fruit, which we need. The dog coins, and the bounty tokens, and the mushrooms, and the low grade medicine. Oh, and the carrot seeds. Didn't realise we've got any. Everything else can stay in our inventory for now. Just do a quick sort. Some of it will be sold, but okay. Right, now we go to our furnace, pick up the ingots, and craft everything. There we go. Oh, put the ingots in there. Go over here, pick this up. There we go. Stow that. Fox parts will get on doing that. Right, now we've captured Diahowl, finally. We can go in our tech and we go up. There it is. Diahowl saddled harness. Unlock that. We're going to go over to our, there it is, and pop that on the craft bench. Someone will come to that. Right, where is... I'm actually going to use Daydream here. Get Daydream out, they'll start doing whatever it is they do. We haven't got a Nightwing, unfortunately, so we can't craft the Nightwing saddle. That's unfortunately lacking. We're going to equip the Tundra outfit. Swap back to our bow. Just wait. Raid! Let's go. Where's Pengullet? This is why I build our base here, because the raid always comes down this path and we've got plenty of time to run up the path, deploy Pengullet and wait. Oh, it's Diahouse and these punks. No. No. I want all of these. These punks are amazing. They're the only ones that will pick up from the furnace. And they're low level, so we've got time. I'll have to craft more arrows now, but that's fine. As long as we don't get into the base, the pals won't bother them. And also we've got the alarm bell set to work stage only. So if you went into the pal base, it wouldn't be a problem. Now, dire howl. Get out my face. There we go. Oh, I didn't see any of the passives. As soon as we're in the base, we're going to do a stove. More leather. The least punks crests will leave for now. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is do a sort. Find the least punks. Brittle, that's less defense. It's not a problem. Heated body. We're going to deploy one straight away. Oh, wait for it to heal first. I was going to sit in the power box and heal. We're going to go back to working on the dire howl houndress. No, we're not. We're going to craft arrows. Craft 10 arrows. I'll give us 30 on there, like that. Summon the daydream again. I accidentally threw it and what's it? That's my alarm to take a break. So again, dire howl saddle harness is a key item, so we go after the key items there, and there it is. We can also see the lift mark FGs we've got, our celery gloves which we got in episode 1 with the foxbucks harness. Alright, I'm just going to stand here and craft these arrows. I'm going to mute the mic while I just take my break for a few. Oh, bit of physio. Got the washing in, laundry. Alright, so we've got some arrows. probably it's going to be enough to do the things we want to do. Just to make sure I did a repair. I did not, so that's that get done. Okay, we've got our dire howl harness, so now we're going to look through all our dire howls. Logging foreman's quite good. Motivational leader, what's that do? Work speed, that's okay. None of those are good. Serenity is cooldown on the attacks, that's really good. So that could be a contender, Marcus' favourite, by pressing the double square button on the controller. And final one, nothing. Okay, so these punks are done. Yep, they're fully healed. Put one into the base. That will now gather all of the ingots. We're going to take... Who do we remove? A party should look like... Fox Parks, Daydream, Fox Parks... Right, so we want that, and we're going to take out... we should have Nightwing, but unfortunately when I saw them I didn't have the bow to pick them down, and now I've got the bow. I haven't seen any, so I can't get any, but that's fine. I've got the dire howl. That's going to be our land mount for the time being. What we're doing now, equip our Tundra outfit, keep the full armor, go find Chillit. Okay, it's time to take out our first boss. Face the stairs, summon dire howl. Off we go. The longer dire howl is running, the faster it will be. Plus, I'm using the run button, which is why we need ones with movement speed or more stamina. They would be things like nimble, runner, and then the increased stamina ones are fit for a fiddle, infinite stamina, and eternal engine. I think that's the ones we're looking for. We're going to ignore all the pals. We are only here for Chillit, who's there. Look. So we'll get our bow. We get a Megasphere ready. Pop it in the face. Switch to Fox Parks and be very careful. Because Fox Parks is firepower, so it's going to do lots more damage. And it's high level. That'll do. I know it's got quite a lot of life left, but... we have our boat. This is why we have the Tundra outfit, to try and prevent the extra damage. It's a dragon ice type. Dragon is not so much a problem, but the ice is. I hope that Tansy isn't coming for us, because that would be annoying. As this is a boss, some of its attacks do not get interrupted by crit hits. Trying to aim for the 150 mark. One more arrow should do it. There we go. And we should be on track with a Megasphere. Shoots down to pals. Boom! There we go. Our first boss. How's that? More precious pelts. Into tech. We get ancient tech. We're going to open up the grappling gun. But we're not going to craft it. Right, just change the page number on the... guide, there we go. Right, get our torch out, switch to dire howl. Everyone's now asleep. We've got to find the bridge again, which is not easy task during the night. That's where the treasure chest was, so we're going to go around here. There it is. Cross this bridge. I've got all these nodes for ore, and we're going to mine. The idea is we are going to fill up as much as possible with ore. Should be 2 nodes. You should be able to get 2 nodes in your bags. Oh, move forward a bit. Maybe just less than that, depending. Oh, I was cutting that close. Yeah, there we go. Alright, move to the next one. Right, I'm going to finish off and see how far we're over and see what I have to drop. So I'm going to mine the full node. Oh, we're way over. I'm going to mine it all though. Okay, so what are we carrying? We can get rid of the fibre. That's that fine. We'll eat some of that. That's that done. We'll eat some of the bread. Take some off. Palworld I want to keep. 0.2 is not going to help. Okay, so we are going to have to split this. That's 320. That's too much. So we're going to discard 20. Oh, look at that. One more. Yep, look at that. There we go. Alright. I'll go over here, get this power sphere. Joint. Aim for the eagle statue. And then onto our mount. And we are going to jump down. No damage because we're on a mount. And now we are going to grab that Palworld fragment. Have a look around for tombats because I believe we still need some. Yeah, there's one. I think I saw one. Alright, there we go. Glide across to this one. I saw the purple hue. There it is. Switch to our bow. We've only got 22 hours left, but that's okay. There we go. Definitely running out of arrows because that bug's turncoat. That's okay. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Brilliant. Oh, now we're overweight. Okay, we'll drop a leather. And another one apparently. There we go. Right, because of our investment in stamina, we can now climb up this tower. I'm not going to jump because we can't jump over that little thing, but we can climb over it. There we go. We get this effigy. We go over to this corner. Oh, if you still need tombats, have a look around, see if you can see any more. I don't think there's any more. No, okay. And then we're going to glide, aiming for the eagle statue. There we go. And then back to base. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Repair. Done. Okay, what's our next task? Pick up the stone. We're going to build a cooler. We need more ingots. There should be some. There we go. Lee's Punk hasn't picked those up, but that's okay. And I'm going to craft more. Again, always max out and then go down by 1 just to make sure that you've got some. Now, it is night time, so the Fox Parks is asleep. We're going to deploy our Fox Parks and it'll get working on those ingots during the night time. While it's working on those ingots, we can now build the cooler. It doesn't matter where we build it, it's not going to last very long. And we're going to check how many nails, if we do. Where's this fit? Oh, we've got enough nails. Brilliant, because we found them from the dog piles, the debris. Where we've also got dog coins, and that sits behind the high quality, and we'll build that. At least Punk's also a dark pal, so again it works through the night. Okay, brilliant. So Fox Barks is up. We'll take ours back, find our Daydream, and get that to help out on the sphere bench. On the sphere bench, we're going to craft the heavyweight module. It increases the weight of our spheres, but also gives it better chance to capture. And we're going to go down, and we are going to craft the small feed bag. Oh, pop that on there. And we're going to go and help get this done. There we go, acquire that, and then we are going to create. Oh, we don't quite have enough. Got to wait for an ingot or two. So feedback done. So we are now going to create 50 arrows, which will give us 150 because they're crafting 3. We set that off. Now we're going to go over to our ingot place. Grab the 7 ingots. There we go. That gives us 16. Which is enough then to come over here and... Oh, my controller's bugged out. There we go. 10. Activate power transport. Oh, God. It did go. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's wrong with my controller. It's acting weird. Right, now we're going to come over here. And we are going to build into PAL. We're going to build the PAL Expedition Station. Doesn't matter where you build it, you just need it to go blue. That'll do. It's one of those you build, we upgrade PAL box, and then it's going to get gone. We don't have the way the PAL expedition works is you need a number of PALs, and you take its health, attack, and defense. You add those together. There's a calculation. I can't remember what stuff it is. You multiply it, divide that. You add its other stuff, and it gets the power. And the more power you get, the better you are a chance of completing the quest inside the expedition center. We don't have the powers for this yet, so it's completely pointless. So we're just going to build it, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to upgrade our power base, and then we're going to disassemble the cooler and the expedition center. I'm going to store everything. There we go, just like that. Right, so now going over to the our little field, our little farm over here, and then we are going to go into production, go down, find the mill, and pop that next to the berry farms. Pop, and then in front of the berry farms, we are going to build a big old wheat farm, which is why we brought the wheat seeds all that time ago in episode 1. And finally, in the next build, we're going to build the cooking pot over there. Then we go over here and we disassemble the cook fire. All at the same time, picking up any more ingots. There we go. Right. I'm going to take the grilled lamble we got from a quest and pop it in this food slot here, which is we got from the small food bag. Then we're going to store the wood. I have a sort. There we go. Put our pelt armor back on, but keeping the tundra outfit. Then I'm going to go down here. Going to build a barrel. And immediately privatize it. Going to the double barrel we've got here, I'm going to take out the beautiful flowers and any seeds I have. And then I'm going to pop in the tundra outfit, and anything I want to sell a bit later on is also going to go in there, like that. There we go. And here, this is going to become the seed barrel now. It took a couple of seconds for me to put the privatisation on, so get rid of the word, do that. Let's go and upgrade the PAL box. There we go. Alright, so now we are going to deploy some PALs. We are going to find Cremis, blank, passive, brittle, basically blank. Dainty eater, that's what we want. That is less food. Yep. We're going to deploy Cremis, and Cremis will go into the ranch and start creating wool. We're going to run around and have a bit of a tidy up. We're waiting for the arrows and things to be crafted. So while we do that, we're just going to run around here and pick up all of the stuff off the floor. Oh, there's the ore. Stash all of that lot. There we go. Grab the stone. That's it. That's tidied the base up a bit. Right, so now we're just waiting on the arrows and the megaspheres. I'll pick up those. Megaspheres are done. That's awesome. Right, stand here and craft the arrows. That reminds me, I just want to double check on how many tombats we do actually have. I think we've got 2 here, which is great. We've got 4. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So the next stage is we're going to be setting up the beginnings of a second base. And we're going to go to a place that is more likely to have Krajiro. So if you don't have your 4 Krajiro, you are guaranteed to get them as we go through the next part of the process. Just waiting on these arrows. Sometimes you do have a little bit of downtime. You can take a break, get a snack, or whatever you need to do. I don't need to do any of those. So I'm just going to have to unfortunately sit here and wait. 54 to go. Fox Parks is going to level up to 19. This is what you call passive XP. All this crafting we're doing, not only do we need it, but it does give us XP. So not a great deal amount, but enough. If I had a Nightwing, Nightwing would replace Pengullet temporarily, because Nightwing is a flying PAL. And I'd have that in my PALs, but unfortunately I've not been lucky enough to find one when I was able to capture it. So hope I might just dip down to the fort ruins. There are, if I'm lucky, there might be one down there. It's not in the guide to do this, but I'm going to go and double check quickly. Might be lucky. Let's have a look. No, doesn't look like it. Just have a quick run around. I'll climb up the wall a minute. No, okay. This is where I first saw the first 2, and unfortunately I just couldn't get them, so because I did not have the bow. That's fine. So where are we actually going? We're going to the small settlement. And we're going to capture another bounty, Hawk. If you look on your map, he's there. So that's where we're heading. If I had Nightwing, I could potentially fly, but I don't. So I'm going to be on Dial, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on the skies. Don't need to spark it. We've got 5 of them. Just run past it. Just keep running through here. I'm kind of looking for mushrooms as well, but not concentrating on it. If they're there and I see them, I'll get them. If they're not, that's a Cremis. I've got that. It's Vixie. No, have I got Cremis? I can't remember. Yeah, I have. Okay. Thought I needed Vixie, but then I remembered I got that. Oh, hello. That's a whole lot of dire howls. Not a nest though, unfortunately. Switch to Spirit because they're all going to come charging after me. Here we go, and ta-da! Right, that one I should be able to get. There we go. There's that one. Alright, let's give them more space, see if there's any more that are close. The level 5 one, there's a level 8 one there. Can I get that one? Yep. Right, where's that level 5? That was low. Thank you. Grab that one. Oh, there's a level 10 there. Why this isn't? This should have been a nest. And this is where you get a whole group of pals in one spot. One of them's a leader, so it's got a bit of like a special mark above its head. It's harder to kill, defeat, sorry, or capture, and then you get loads of resources and stuff. Come on. I'm trying to get rid of the level 8 and then the 6, and I can concentrate on the 10 with the bow. Oh, that bounced. There we go. Right. Okay. Switch to the bow. Oh, now I've got... Never have to catch a dire howl again because I've got 12. There we go. I don't know if any of them have got any good passives. I was concentrating on catching them. Oh, we get to use our copper key. Please be something good. No, we've got a schematic. Schematics at this level are just worth selling, and that is a manual for XP, which I'm going to use. I'm not going to use. I'm going to get the mushrooms though, because we need mushrooms. I'll do level up in a minute. Let me just get some mushrooms. There we go. Alright, let's have a look, see what level 20 brings us. Health. Invest in our survival. Gigasphere. Weapon workbench. Power lab research. Okay. Right. Get this power sphere. Thank you. Switch to Pengullet. If you don't have Pengullet, you could use Fox Parks or Daydream, your choice. Arrows haven't respawned, that's fair enough. This could be a hard fight, depending on your level, but you should be about similar level to me. You shoot in the face to pile the pal and hide behind here. And just wait. Switch to Megaspheres. Again, this is a bounty, just like the last one. That'll do. Ooh, that'll do. Boom. Nope. That's number 3. There we go. There we go. We capture the bounty hunters because whether you defeat them or capture them, you still get the reward. So we've got 2 tokens, 2 megaspheres and some assault ammo. But there's a way of getting more bounty tokens later on, and I will show you how to do that. If you capture them though. Switch back to our power fields. Now we on our mount to go across the bridge. There is that smoke there. It means there's a camp, so we're coming up to enemy camp. We are going to take Daydream because it's best at clearing these camps out, and we're going to go and rescue the pal. Oh my days, I got one of the best pals I could at this game. It's a do-mod. Do-mods are completely useless unless you put them in a ranch. I'll cover that a bit later on. Alright, oh. There we go, Daydream got stuck. I go around collecting all the loot. Love that defeat sound. We're looking for coarse ammo. If we get handgun ammo, we'll stack it and sell it. Keep Daydream out because sometimes there's another one up here. There's also an egg we're going to pick up here. Nope, so desummon Daydream, grab the egg, find him out. On we go. Still not getting malpacas yet. We will check on Tansies though. How many have I got? 5, that's fine. There's a Jolt Hog, that's a new one. We'll just get one for now. There we go. So I can hear some banging around just outside my door. I'm just going to go and check what that is and I'll be back. Sorry about this. Okay, it was delivery of a new landfill bin. So we've got the plastic, glass recycle bin, we've got the cardboard and paper recycle bin, the food recycle bin, and then we have a landfill one for those items that cannot be recycled. And unfortunately, the landfill collection service broke the lid on our landfill bin, and that was the replacement. So, yeah, all good. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, so just before the next bounty scoot, there is a section that we've got to get to. It is at -8. ish. Negative 493. It's up there. See that little, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, just about. The little discoloration spot and a path ending. Right there. That's where we need to mark. And that's where we're heading. I did note there was some dire howls over there, so I'm trying to avoid those. Get some water now. I've got about an hour left of the stream. Dang it. Oh well. This is why I switched to the spear for these. Solely for dire howls, really, because of their jump attack. This is what happened that makes me quite ill when they jump at you and you spin around because you're trying to aim at them. Oh, come on. Stupid things. Go away. You gonna stay in? Come on. Hard skin. Oh, that's more defense. That's quite a good one. Come on, that's it. Catch its by its tail. Switch to the bow and we're off again. Conceited. That is less San. San is the happiness scale. That's a jolt hog. We need 5. Well, get 5 for the XP. There's another one there. Going to try and ignore that group of syndicate over there, and we're going to go up here. There's 2 syndicate members that we are aiming for. They're usually up at that spot. Oh, there's an egg. Can we get the egg? Yeah, we can. It's probably going to be a dire howl at this level, but it's fine. There's the 2 syndicates. They're level 10, which means they have different pals. There's that one. So this is where you get your least punk if you weren't lucky enough to get a raid like I was. So we get the first thing is the least punk. There is another syndicate person, but we don't want to aggro that one just yet. We'll just take care of this one first. It's easier. I'm going to try with a pal sphere, and then we're going to take out that syndicate person. Nope. Okay, switch to mega sphere. Make guaranteed. Boom. We're going to deploy Fox Parks. No, we're not, because it's on the edge. Alright, go to Fox Parks. Alright, and desummon. Okay, so the other syndicate member, who hopefully is still there, yeah, he's in the shade there, look, will summon an Incineram, and that is the one we need. Incineram is the one I use in my party, all the way to end gate. There it is, pops out. You'd get it down to about half health and then we mega sphere. Oh, come on, keep missing. There we go. Once again, deploy Fox Parks to take out the syndicate. Just let the Fox Parks do its thing. There we go. That's that done. And that's why we come up here. It's the sole reason for coming up here is to get that Incineram and that least punk. Pick up the Paldium, go up here for the debris. There it is. Nail and Paldium fragments, that's fine. Switch to our torch, starting to get dark. Hello, mushroom. I think there was another one I just walked past there, but I wasn't looking. Yeah, there we go. So we run down here, down to this edge, and at this edge we fall off. Oh, didn't want to do that. I want to do that. That's it. Jump down on your mount, bop, and dismount. Because there's yet another syndicate member up here, level 10, which also summons a least punk. That's the feedback for you. Auto eats for you and your pals. There's a syndicate member, as you can see in the dark. We get the chest first, and then again we take out the least punk, axe. Yeah, that's in. Oh, 2 copper keys. Nice, thanks, Lee Spunk. And there is the target scoot. Because it's not officially nighttime, we're not taking a cold. It's not nighttime cold and Pengullic cold, so do I risk it? No. Come on, Scoot, back up here. Get mushrooms while waiting. Here he comes. Do I? Don't I? Daydream should do less damage. No, it won't. Right, okay, we're arrows. Don't want to risk it. Scoot is probably the worst one to capture. Should be able to get one more off. That's it. Megaspheres. I'll explain the tree in a minute. Oh, come on. First time? First time? Nice. This is a skill tree. On the skill tree, you find 3 skill fruits. You need to jump and pick them up. 1, 2, 3. At this stage of the game, we'll sell them. More mushrooms, 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 and mushrooms. And the Paldium over there. There we go. We're going to head west on our mount. There it is. Die how. Die how. Die how. Thank you. And we are simply just going to fall off the edge of the cliff. No damage because we're on our mount. Ah, depresso. Go on, die out. Thank you. We're going to get rid of our daydream for this camp. Let's see what's down here. Is that a grintail? No, it's a Mao. That's a Mao. They're rare. Nice. Oh, I didn't switch to Palsphere. Oh well. Do some of that because I don't want to take out the hoot rats. There we go. We're just gonna run. There's another chest. Luckily, we got 2 copper keys from these punk, so we'll be able to open that. There's a megasphere over there, so definitely going for that. Cloth schematic, cell, arrows, nice. Gold, nice. There we go. Okay, onto our mount. Pick up the Paldium. Is that sulfur? Oh, hell yes. That's a lucky spawn. We're going to farm that. This is another level 2 mine. So level 1 is stone, level 2 is sulfur and ore. Oh, it's stuck in the water. That's okay. There we go. Alright. Let's just catch up on the guide. I don't know how to west, fall off the cliff. Ride to the bridge, which we did. Nearby eagle statue, which is over there. Keep an eye on the sky. We don't worry about pals at the moment. Oh, I ran out of stamina because I wasn't watching. Get that. Ride the south west up there. That's what we're looking for. Loop moons. We're going to get Fox Parks out. Help us out with the loop moons. That'll do. I know it's gone dark. Again, can't do much about it. Oh god. Why the hell am I up there? Thank you. I hate fighting at the dark. It's so annoying. You can't see where anything is. But sometimes you need to. Loop moon's a great pal. There's another one up there. Go Fox Parks. Oh, stop it. Okay, that's 2. Loop moons are great for doing base building stuff. Like if you want something crafted really quickly, they're good at it. They've got handiwork skill level 2, but that's it. That's all they have. But they're also a dark pal. So I don't really want to take those 2 on. Get the XP there. Level 21 is... Oh, I hate the fact my mouse is locked to the screen. Why do they do this, developers? And calm. Stamina. Technology is... Just get the yellow stuff. Is 21. Musket. Gunpowder. Course ammo. Tomato plantation. We're going to go for the effigy. Oh, flashy, flashy. Problem lines. Wait a minute. They said they were going to get Kujiros. Yeah, we're doing this first. Get that. Oh, looking over my guide. I'm on the text tree. Whoops. Across the water, up the cliff, another eagle statue. Okay. Get that effigy. You can see where we're heading. We're going over to that effigy. There's a chest. I just saw the purple. More arrows and gold. Oh, wow, that's a lot of gold. Cognito. Don't worry about those. They are completely useless pal. I will get them later when we've got more resources. Debris. More dog coins. Grab the egg. Down. Effigy. Off of Diehout. I'm going to back up the mound. Oh, come on, that's it. And then these are what I call wind tunnels. They're a recent addition to the game. And we're going to go and use it in a minute. But I've just spotted another egg. We'll grab that. We'll go in here and this will throw us up the cliff. Ba-dong. Bow. And now we need to head down here, but we've got to run past Univolt. Univolt is what's called a wandering field boss. We've got the general idea of where it is, but not exact positioning, so we've got to be careful. That's leather, we'll grab that. And Paldium. More Paldium and a Power Sphere over there. There's Univolt. We'll be back later to get it, but right now we need to avoid it. And now you can see the eagle statue at the top of our scanner. We're just going to glide down, making sure, oh, there's a chest. Hopefully, this is not a bad mistake. Megasphere, nice. Arrows and gold. Okay. Let's get on Diehout. No, leave me alone, Rush Raw. Thank you. There's another power sphere. Mega sphere, nice. More power sphere. And a chest in the wind tunnel. Palworld. Off of the mount. It's always better to go up these without being mounted. There we go. See the eagle statue? I'll go and get that. Side top. This is just another church with another dog coin merchant in. So we're just going to get the eagle statue. We're going to unlock the egg incubator ancient tech. There it is. Now we're going to go to the small settlement. Alright, get rid of the flashy. There we go. Summon a dire howl and talk to the critic. There we go. Summon again. Right, and we're off to find Kajiro, which is a straight east direction. Sidetracked by Dinosaurnum. That's that done. Oh. Oh no, we're full up. Inventory full. Will you die, Howl? Let me ride you. Also dropped carrot seeds, we need those. Let's eat some food. The first thing to go is always the food. Even if you do end up wasting it, we've got a book from somewhere. We'll read that. It's probably from the quest. There we go. Right. Can we get up there? Yeah. No. Right, try again. We'll do one more try. If not, we'll go a different direction. No, we did. There we go. And we're here. Well, I call the Kajiro Coast, although sometimes it's very unlucky. There's one straight away. Bam. That's our 5. Unstable, that's very bad. Unstable means it loses its happiness quicker, which we don't want. Pass it. Got 5 sparkets. We're going to go and get the effigy straight away. There is some debris down there, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Or 10. Grab the chest. Go over here because I saw the power sphere. There we go. Alright, so what we need to do is make all this black go away. This is what's called the wall of fog of war, if you're not too familiar with it. We just need to get rid of it. Now we're going to go up there. And about. Let's jump. Can we get up? Yep. And we are going to walk around and try and get 5 of 5 of any pal that we see, pretty much. Did I come the wrong way? No, I didn't. Just haven't gone far enough. Down we go. Apart from alpacas. Again, alpacas will capture at a later date when we've got more resources. We will go for a Kithis though. I think I've got 5 of these actually. No, I've got 3. Good. Right, fine. You can't get me. I'm on top of a hill. That's fine. Do. Hello. I have some Pengullet action. I was aware of how much damage my level 19 Pengullet will do against these, so... Oh, will you stop moving? There we go, that's that one, hopefully. Oh, I hate these things. This is why I don't do Malpacas, because they are worse than these things. Will you stand still? Jesus. Sorry. Oh, so annoying. So they're either moving around or they're in your face. You can't actually get the crit hits you need. There we go, at last. Oh, I've got the 5 T-fans, that's good. Right. Podium. See what else we can find running around. We've got the 5 Cremis. Got 5 Kajira. Oh, hello. Power Sphere. Chest. Inventory full. What are you trying to give me? Bread. Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, I'd just be getting rid of something to get food, which I don't need, so. Where? Nightwing. Finally got my Nightwing. Well, I haven't got it yet. Dodge that attack. Don't bug out. Don't aggro something else. No, it's mine. Oh, it makes me ill when they do this, but I'm taking advantage. Hopefully it'll stay in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Sickly! Oh no! Dang! That is less stamina on a flying mount, where stamina is really important. Oh, dang it. Oh well. Can't be helped. I might get another one at some point. But at least that allows me now, because I've captured one on this game file, I can now at least open up the saddle to be made. So there's that. You never know, I might see another one. Pengullet? We got 5. This is where we get our chickpeas though. Now, most of them wandering around, but this is where we get Badang. Small power soul. Okay, we need to make space for stuff. What can I get rid of? Don't really get anything. Oh, we can get rid of those. The XP manuals are only worth gold at this level. I don't use them otherwise. Small power soul we need, not the bread, and I want the egg. That's it. There we go. There's the gummers. Berry seeds is fine. That's what we're after. The gummer sleeves. We need a couple of hundred of those. Discard the stone. Pick up the gummer sleeves. And the other one only gave me bread leaves, so that's no good. Oh my again? My days. Another level up. Spear attack. I don't know how many that is, but I've caught it now anyway. Run back up here. That's a 5. That's good. What we're going to flame organs. I need those. What we're going to get rid of now? Low recovery meds because don't need them. There we go. All right, level 22. Oh, cancel. Sorry about that. Wait. If you're in a multiplayer situation, you probably want the 2 flea markets, but there are other ways of trading pals and items. You can, with the pals, you can put them into the base and then someone else can pick them up. With items, you stash it in a box that isn't privatized and they take the items out. So if you know that's in a like a friend multiplayer, if you're in a random world, like a world server, and then obviously you're going to need those. But I would suggest waiting until later to open them when you've got a bit more tech points, because all these tech points will go soon. Okay, we have accomplished all our tasks. We are level 22. We've got our 5 Kajuros. I was lucky enough to get a Nightwing, although I was hoping for another one, but never mind. So now we've got to go all the way back to the wind tunnel and the debris fields, which are there. So do a trail so we can follow the trail. So I can see that one all the way over there. So let's go. Ignoring the alpacas for reasons I've stated. I've seen one chickpea as well, or unless I missed them. But that's fine. Again, we can get some later. Gummers. Stop for gummers. Always stop for gummers. I know it's broken. I just use it to do damage. And then hopefully stop running away. There we go. Then we switch to the spear. Bang. Don't jump away from me. We literally only capture these for the gummus leaves. That's it. That's the only reason we're doing it. As I said, we need about 100 or so of these. So 100, 200, something like that. I can't exactly remember how many. But just if you capture every single gummus you see on your adventures, then you'll be fine. Another lucky? Oh my days. Pull that one. Pull that one. We'll take care of the level 6 first. Oh, apparently they can kill the defeat the T-Fent. This is when my spear breaks. Like that. Ow, ow, ow. That's because it's lucky. Lucky pals have other skills. Where's my axe? No, I've got a pickaxe. Where's the axe? There we go. Alright, let's go for the lucky. You're a water pal, so let's go. Actually, let's go for the celery. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we don't want too much damage on it. I'll just let celery do some damage. It'll slowly take it down. Switch to pal, megaspheres even. I just sit here and wait because all my weapons are damaged. We are definitely making space for that. Lucky and unstable, whatever. Assault rifle ammo, we need that. Course ammo, we need nails. We don't need the least punk crest. Agency of parts. Now, what else can we get rid of? I want it all. Eggs, because there's only 2 of them. Let's have Munchie on the eggs. There we go. Precious entails again, like the precious pelts, are something that can be sold. So, right, let's get going. We are going the wrong way. There it is. Get rid of our markers. That's it. Now, depending on what we get in our debris, we might have to get rid of something else. It sometimes happens when you go for these long excursions. You end up with your bag full. A copper key and power sphere. Okay. Oh, I didn't dismount. Dismount. Desummon. Jump. Glide. Remount. Let's go. Badoon. So just reading. Right, okay. So I'm now going to go back to the base. We're going to do a repair. We are going to do a stow. Boom, all that's gone. Nice. Right, we're going to go and find the ore box, which is all the way up here. Put our sulfur in. Like this. There we go. Everyone's working hard. See how we don't need to worry about resources pretty much. We did not get any new seeds. This is full. We need to take out the bounty tokens. We're going to sell stuff. So we're going to take out these punk crests, the frag grenades, and the handgun ammo, precious pelts, little kinship pouches. They're all going. We're going to get rid of keep the tundra outfit, sorry. What do we need to keep? Anything? High quality oil. And then the eggs. 1, 2, 3. We got 4. That's fine. They can all fit in there. Everything else is going to be... Oh, we need to start collecting. We now keep the venom glands. We sell the first lot because we don't need them. Well, we do need them, but... Okay. We're going to now grab... the fast travel to the small settlement. Right, I just need to put my my alarm's gone off to do the standing thing. So just raise my desk, mute the mic while I sort this out. If my mouse will go where I want it to go. Alright, that's better. Need to go to the bathroom as well and get some more water. Okay. So now we've got our bounty tokens. We're going to go to the Vigilante Bounty Office, and this is where you turn them in. So go to Exchange, and we're going to take the Ancient PAL manuscripts for now. As you see, there's lots of other things. We'll get all of them in this game playthrough. But right now, we just max out the PAL manuscripts. Let's get 18, and then we're going to go to the merchant here. We're going to sell the frag grenades, handgun ammo, little kinship peach, the leaves punk crest, the fruits, other fruits you got, just sell them. Precious pelts, entails, ruby. I'm lucky enough to get some schematics, so I'm going to sell those as well. And the Echidna venison, all going 21,000 gold. Bam. Sort. And then we're going to buy 10 leather. And we're off. Right, the first thing we need to look for, the very first thing, is to see if the ore node is around, which it isn't. Makes the next task a little bit harder. Let's just run around and clear up the base a bit. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. The reason I ask is because we need to build another hot spring. Where's our other? Did I build one? Yes, there. Need to build another hot spring, and normally I like to see the ore node. Hold on. There we go. I need to see the ore node. I think it's over here somewhere where it usually... Why is there ore in the middle of the air? There we go. I'll grab that. Grab that. That's number 2 chickpea. We are going to eat the poultry, save the eggs. Pick up all the wool. Not sure why we've got wood in there. Oh, because there's a tree that spawns. There we go. As for the eggs, well, for now we'll put them in our seed barrel. It's fine, they can sit in there for a bit. Right. Why is Lee's Punk not picking up the ingots? That's weird. Whoops. Repair. Okay, so now let's have a look at what we need to do. We've done all that. Right, we're going to build the PAL lab now. I'm going to put it over here. There it is. If you are using global PALs, there's a global PAL box. You get it right at the beginning of the game. I'm not using it and I don't need it right now, so I'm not going to build it. If you are using global PALs, then you'll have a lot easier time than I'm having. There it goes down the PAL lab. His full name is it PAL lab? I think it's called something else. PAL Labour Research Laboratory. PAL lab for short. Now we're going to deploy Floppy, a second Kajira, which I've already done, I think. No, I haven't. I've got Cremis out. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not following my own guide because, you know, I'm an idiot. Fortunately, it's got... I would take it for the additional work speed, but it's got that unstable... Heated body, sickly, brave, unstable, zen mind. Oh, you know what? I think the payoff might be worth it. I've already got Lee's Punk. I'm going to summon the Kajiro. Build another hot spring. I'm going to put it right next to the other one. Got to build a straw bed. we go. And then next to the barrel shelf, sorry, I forgot what it's called. We're going to build the, where is my daydream? There we go. Let's get this built. So last of that water. More water. About half an hour left of the stream. And there we go. And help these finish off this. And then hopefully they'll all trundle over and get the bed made. That's it. If you have pals with the passive skill Nocturnal, Vampiric, or they are part dark, they don't need beds at all. Pal Professor has proven this theory, but I just don't like seeing the big red message, so I just make sure I've got enough pals for my thing. All of the ingots go. Now we're going to build the weapon workbench if we can. Sphere, weapon. We need more nails. Let's craft some nails on the high quality bench. That'll do us. These take a bit of a while to build. Fortunately, it's another one of those stand and wait while we craft. Actually, I'm going to go over to the mill and we are going to turn all of our flour into, all of our wheat into flour. There we go. Got to check the food box to make sure, because people will eat everything from the left. So we're going to move the wheat all the way over there. We're going to take the lamb mutton and pop it in there just in case. It's a safety barrier. And then we are going to put the PAL manuscripts, that doesn't have space but it does have an egg, in there. And then we're going to run over to our box, grab our eggs, and we're going to egg hatch. This is where the game can turn, because I don't know what eggs you've been lucky enough to find or what you're going to hatch. In fact, I can take the high quality oil out of there as well, and we're going to stash the high quality over in the round box. There we go. Right, so we'll start with the common one. This should be a dire howl. Ribbony! That's a surprise. Completely useless power, but it's XP. Nice. Go for the electric one. It should be a Spark It or a Jolt Hog. Darcy. I'm getting it all wrong. Darcy's great. That's more Darcy Thunderclouds. Then we're going to go for the common uncommon egg. See what we get out of there. I don't know what we're going to get out of this one. The Kittideer. That's fine. Go for the green one. Could be anything. Herbal. A lot of people like herbal, but based on our settings we don't need its skill because it can bring you back to life and we don't die. So, and finally the dark egg. I'm hoping for a Cactus, but it could be anything. Tombat. Fine. Not complain. Right. Pick up these nails. We should now have enough to build the weapon workbench, which sits here. It's got a nice little crafty area. We're just going to build that. It's daytime now, so all the pals will work up, which is great. Things get done a lot quicker. And Fox Park should be working on the ingots. There we go. So on the power box then, upgrade. And now I've got to build another straw bed. Nice row beds, look. Ish. Not completely great, but they'll do for now. Build another bed. Stash some leftover nails into the power box, and we find the floppy we got. Where's the floppy? Not there. Not there. There it is. Serious. So again, they've got they're exactly like Tansy. Instead, they've got medicine rather than lumbering, which we don't use, but it's got serious, so it's better. Got 2 everything's running according to plan now. I'm up to date with my pals. Right. We've got the mill going. You can see Kajura over there watering away. Flick the page. Oh, okay. We're going to set up the... Oh, no, I haven't unlocked it yet, have I? Idiot. Where is it? Where's the Nightwing saddle? There it is. What am I missing? Cloth and ingots. That's fine. Let's pop down some cloth. That'll do. That's the cloth there, and the ingots are being cooked as well. So while that's going on, we are going to protect our base from raids by going to defences and getting our wood defensive walls. So we've got 500 wood. We always start at this wall over here. Now this does 2 things. One, it prevents pals that we didn't deploy on our base getting in here, and 2, it will help against raids, and that's what I like. So that is what we're going to do. I don't want to block off the Paldium nodes if I can help it. Luckily they have not been mined yet, so we can build around those. Not being too fussy with these. That yellow thing means, well, it says exactly what it means. So we're just going to flick it. And if you build it roughly on the thing, you can get most amount of space for your base without seeing the blue line on the what's it. However, if you don't leave any space at all, it prevents random merchants from turning up at your base. So when we get round a bit later, grab all that lot. Also stop resources. Unfortunately, it'll also stop trees growing if you build exactly on them. That can't be helped because all the trees have been cut down by the ever efficient Echidna. Come on. And just keep building. Is that another lucky? No, right, just get rid of... No, okay, fine. I'm out of wood. I'm in my base. There we go. Right, so at this juncture here, right at this thing, we come all the way in, and we leave a little bit of space. Not much, doesn't need much, as long as it's enough space for the merchant to sit in. And then we go back to the edge when we come up the up onto the grass verge here. At this point, it gets a bit difficult to see from building in the base because you've got this hill. So what I tend to do is again go and clear up all of the base. There we go. Go over to the forest, as I call it, 800 wood. Stow that. And then, where's it going? Where's the wood going? It should only be going in that box. Have I built something that's allowed wood in? Why? Oh dear, my dear. I didn't. Right, food off, stone off, alls. No, right, okay. Uncheck all. Alls only. I thought I did that. I'm going to move the stone as well. Not going to stow it because the box is just here. There we go. Alright, we're going to go in here. We're going to take half the wood. We can't carry it all, but we're just half again. And you want to try and get as much as you can carry without actually going overburdened. So 16. There we go. We can build 20. So we might as well just take that one off. Okay, it's 10 per wall. We've got 20 walls and we need to go all the way around the top. It does take a bit of a time, but like I said, we've got raids on, so we need to protect ourselves a little bit. It does make it a bit harder to build, but it's okay. At this point I need to build higher, but try and keep it in line so there's no holes. If there's a single millimetre of a hole in between the fence, the attackers can get in, and we don't want that, so unfortunately it's a bit fiddly to do, because I don't think the game was designed for this type of shenanigans, but we're there. Of course, it would help if they allowed us to snap but build higher, but they don't. So I'm hoping when 1.0 releases, these type of building bugs, if you like, are resolved. See, as you come up the hill, it's still snapping, but it's matching the height, and I don't want that. I want it to be higher. You can't snap it so it doesn't build below ground, which I know people do like building below ground. I don't. I want my walls to be high to stop the raiders coming into the base. It does take a bit of time to get these walls in place, but it is worth it. Right, and then we've got to, again, building this is a bit difficult because you can't see down below. This is the hardest one because you kind of need to build it to bridge the gap, but you can't be out of line and can't leave a single millimetre gap. You kind of have to eyeball it almost like that ish. That's good that side. Let's go up. Have we left a gap? No. Solid. Nice. First time. Just check the joins. That's good. Okay. That's it. We are fully defended. Alright. Nightwing mount. Oh no, we didn't. Haven't made it yet because we was waiting on the cloth, which has now been crafted. Pick up the nails, pick up the cloth. Boom. Stir the wood. 19 it took. Right, now can we craft the Nightwing ingots? Because no one's picked up the ingots. Boom, boom, boom. Should be enough. There we go. Right, get that being made. Oh, craft another 35 arrows. So I'll do that on the big bench here. Round to sphere bench, and we can make gigas now, and we want 10 of those. Oh, ingots again. So waiting on ingots. Come on, Fox Parks. Boop. Excuse me. Oh, I did put them in there. Oh, well, fair enough. Another 3. How many is it per one? 2. So we need 3 more ingots. 1. I mean, technically that'll give us a 20, but I like to keep an ingot in there. So there we go. That'll do. Get those gigas being made. Nothing we can make on that bench. Check our repairs. all repaired up. Get rid of the wool. Do a sort. That's it. Grab the arrows. Now we're waiting for the crafts again, so and it's that opportunity to run around like a headless chicken, pick up all the stuff in the base. Empty the stone pit, empty the wood. That's it. That should have been no, it's not even been done yet. There we go. Okay, so importance, it goes like that. Berries, any other food you find, wheat, and then flour. The pals will eat the first box on the left first. On a short break. Both the Gajiros are on a short break. Right, let us help with the Gigaspheres, I think. No, with the saddle. Get the saddle made. That's the one that's going to take the longest of time, I think. We might just about get all this crafting done, and we might then have to log off. Sometimes you've got to do crafting, you know. Do-do-do-dum. In fact, what I might try and do is get everything set up ready, because then the start of the next stream we will be building or travelling to and then building our second base. So that'll be the priority of the next stream. But as I said, this Nightwing saddle can take a time. Ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. I don't understand why the crafting times are so long. I mean, I could potentially have had Nightwing, caught Nightwing level 8, so I could have made the saddle as soon as I unlocked it, at whatever level that was. I think it's about level 15. So why does it take so long to make the saddle? I don't understand. Later on in the game, yeah, I can get it, because, you know, you've got the powers of the high handiwork skill, but I mean, technically I do. I've got the loot moons that I got. Hopefully you got some as well, but there we go. Nightwing saddle. Oh, arrows are nearly done. So the Gigaspheres. Right, we're going to change our party pals now. So do a sort again. That's the first thing I do every time I come in looking for things. Find your Incineram. Oh, brittle. Defense 20%. Oh no. We'll get some more later, but for now, brittle comes in your party instead of Fox Parks. Find Nightwing. There's Nightwing. Sickly. I swear that. Yeah, max stamina minus 25%, which means you can fly even less. So what's our party pals supposed to be? Incineram, Daydream, Dire Howl. Okay. I like I do love Pengullet. Follow the guide. So it should be Dire Howl, then Incineram, then Nightwing. Oh no, where is? I didn't mean to do that. Where's Daydream? Yeah, there we go. Daydream. Have I got a better Daydream? Let's have a look. Ace Swimmer, Burly Body Pacifist. Ugh, no, not there. Impatient. Oh, hello. Cooldown, defense. Oh, Impatient's really good. Sadist. No. Oh well, we'll leave this. We'll leave it this one then. Oh, they'll need level up. This is where I'd normally use the XP manuals on the pals there, if I didn't have to get rid of them. But that's okay. Oh, I just can't believe he's got brittle, man. That's okay. I'll work it. It's fine. Right then, how we doing? Arrows nearly done. Let's stand here, do the Gigaspheres. one more bit of crafting to do after this. Actually, now we've got Incineram in a party. Incineram's got handiwork level 2. So let's find him. Bam! Out he comes. There we go. And there you go, a little quicker. Another reason for having Incineram in my party. He's got he's a good attacker. He's got fire. He's dark. He's got handiwork 2, mining 2, I think. Could be wrong. Can't remember. But yeah. Pick up the gigas, we're straight into megas, and we can only make 3 because of ingots. Ingots are a big letdown sometimes. Craft more. What is his levels? I can't remember. Oh, he's got kindling 1, but handiwork and transporting level 2, kindling and mining level 1. Okay. Pick up the arrows. Right, we need some more megaspheres. We need 15 to be precise. We'll make 7 for now. Need another 8. Right. No, don't want that. Inventory, sort. No. Right, we need to add gigaspheres to the list of things we do not move. Oh, get off. There we go. 6. 5. I'm going to do these 5 and that'll be it, I think. I'll leave the rest. Oh, it's the only problem. If you're not standing in the right place, you click on the wrong bench. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go stand over here and hopefully if I put Incineram there we go. It won't get fixed. It'll run and do stuff. It's going to mine, apparently. Fine. It's fine. Right, next we're going to do a check. We're going to make sure that we have the powers we need for our second base. So starting off with, we need 2 daydreams, which we've got 1 and 2. Pacifist doesn't matter because pacifist is attack and we need it to work the base, which is fine. We've also got 2 more up here. It doesn't matter either. 2 Tombats, we've got 3. Are they good passives? Yes, they're all fine. Nothing's going to affect their workability. 2 Kajiros, we've got lots. Apart from the 2 the unstable one there, the others are fine. We only need 2. And 2 Tansies, which we've got 3. So again, that's fine, and that's fine. Yep, so we're all good. We have all the things, so now we're going to collect the materials. How are we doing on food? Oh, we've got 7 on food. Right, so we need 16 Paldium. That'll be in our ore box. Oh, no, ore. There we go. Now raid. That's fine. No, don't do that. Come on, run. Up we go. Where are they coming from? Up there. Go Incineram. This is where that brittle's coming in. Plus he's low level. That's right. He's holding his own. Keeping on the health. There we go. Oh, chickpea. Do not hit the cat either. Nice. Oh, you little bum. There we go. Now I've got some XP manuals. Haha. Eat the food. Give some bread to the pals that are low. That's it. We've got some shotgun shells now, which again is sale. Ooh, wool. I'll do the level up once I'm back in the base. Grab the wool. Need wool. Wool turns into cloth. And other things later on. Okay. Oh. There we go. Right, shotgun shells are going to go in our box over here. They're basically for sale once we get that far. Level 23. Let's see what we're doing for 23. I'll explain the stats in a minute and why I'm picking certain stats and completely ignoring the other ones. So 23 is stamina. Okay, so we've got, as you can see, we've got all the stats there. Health is obviously your health. Stamina is your stamina for mining, running, flying, and all that kind of stuff. Your attack is the amount of damage you do. However, per point you put into your attack from your point, it doesn't give enough return. Most of your damage, if 98% of your damage, comes from the weapon and the gear. 2% comes from your pals. That leaves no percent from your attack stat. Having a high attack stat is great, but there's other ways of doing that, and hopefully we'll get to those later on during the gameplay. Same for defense, work speed. Only this roundabout now we're doing. We work. We help our pals. Later on, there's no need. The pals will do it all. So we have health so we don't die, get defeated. Stamina, so we can do more things, and weight, so we can carry stuff more. There is a setting to turn off the weight limit, but at this stage we don't do it because A, it's not worth it, and B, it's easier to gouge when you need to return back to your base based on your weight limit. I was very lucky enough to open Gale Claw, so I've got Gale Claw gloves, so I'm going to open those right now. What else do we get? Metal helm and metal armor. I've got all the materials. I'm going to make some Gale Claw cloths, and then that'll be the end of the stream. If you weren't lucky enough to get a Gale Claw, don't worry about it. We'll go to somewhere soon where it's guaranteed for you to get Gale Claws. And Gale Claw replaces Celeray. So let's find the Gale Claw I caught. There we go. Pop. What I'm going to do now is go through my pals and check all their attacks. Go to party, go here. We're going to, as you see, got swap and unequip. We're going to unequip Fierce Fang because it's horrible. He doesn't have another one yet. So Bug Blast and Air Cannon. We used the one that has got the biggest timer at the top, so it goes off first. So if you look on the attack, it's got Bug Blast, ground, time for power 40. Air Cannon is time 2, so we want the one that's got the biggest cooldown at the top. Same for Incineram. We want all of those 7 to 10. Right, so we need to unequip, and then equip Spiritfire, and then Ignis Blast. You shouldn't be using Nightwing for attacks, but if you do, just get rid of that and leave it with Air Cannon. It'll catch up with other skills later. Daydream. We don't want Shadow Burst because that means it's going to run towards the enemy anymore. Dark Ball is okay. So is Poison Blast. It doesn't have anything else. And then Gale Claw. We take off that. So again, it just leaves that. There we go. That's all those done. And let's help our Incineram craft our Gale Claw gloves so we can actually use Gale Claw. The guide is just that. It's a guide. It hopefully will help you get through this game and set you up to have near infinite resources ready for 1.0. However, because of random RNG, I can't specifically put exactly what to do, you know, PAL-wise, because you never know what you're going to do. You might walk around a corner and, you know, bump into a PAL. Look at all the luckies I've found, and therefore I've got a bit more gold than probably other people who are following me. Acquire the Gelcore gloves, de-summon Incineram, check for repairs, make sure the workbenches are empty so you've got everything, and there we go. I don't like logging off at night time, but it is time to log off. And in the stream, I've got to go. Hope you enjoyed the stream. This is episode 2 of the beginning to the end of Palworld for me. So we're going to go all the way through the end game. That's the hope, that's the dream, and we'll see how we do. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, which, as a reminder, will hopefully be May 28th, same time. But I might be a bit late depending on how much help I need to provide to the people I care for, because they are on a trip with a support group. So there we go.